What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hungry by Nature. I'm Chef Tiff. This is my second attempt at doing a vlog, podcast, video podcast. So, welcome in. Today we're going to talk about a little experience I had on Christmas Eve, where I believe, disrespect cannot go unchecked. We talked about that at the end of the last podcast that you just cannot let people run you over or take advantage of or disrespect the hospitality industry, people working in it at all, especially on nights like Christmas Eve. It's not okay. It's not okay, guys. Don't fuck with the people who handle your food. No one has ever, that I know of, except for one time in the very beginning of my career, has ever spit in or done anything to anybody's food. So it's really not a thing. But, if you do order a medium steak and you say it's not done enough, you can guarantee we're just going to go ahead and cook it well done because you have no idea what you're talking about. We have thermometers and most of us have studied, and we also have temperature charts on the wall in most restaurants. So don't come at us with that. It's about the worst thing that could happen to your food. But just do us all a favor, don't disrespect. And if you have a story about disrespect, please share it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Here we go. Here's my story. Christmas Eve. This last year, 2024. So this has definitely been one of the first years that I personally have not had to be berated by the sound of ticket machines for 16 hours straight. Christmas is a shift of nightmares. Hands down, not my favorite, not anybody's favorite. It's a night where people go out, dressed their best, full of holiday cheer, demanding that you are their personal slave for an hour, and without a bone of common sense in their bodies at all. They are disrespectful as hell. But me personally, it's taking advantage, having time off, not knowing if I'm going to have that opportunity again, especially in this industry. I decided to take my wife out, and we were walking down the light-filled bricks of Pearl Street in Boulder, and it was very nice. It was very nice. We were holding hands, taking pictures. We looked through the fog-filled windows of restaurants that had bookings for a year leading up to that night. The front of house was full, but the back of house is definitely fuller. People definitely grinding, and my fellow chefs and front of house caretakers are definitely on their best game, doing what they do, doing what they hate to love. And with the rail-filled tickets, the pass completely unrecognizable, I can't help but to get slightly teary-eyed from watching from the outside. It's a pitchfork of emotions. I want to be there on the front lines with them, going to battle, but I also, having the time off is a very wonderful guilty pleasure. It's a guilty feeling for sure. But becoming an instructor has been so rewarding. People treat me like I'm a celebrity. They treat me like I'm the doctor of my field. It's absolutely crazy. It's almost fanatic. People love to take pictures with me, ask to shake my hand, line up to shake my hand, ask to give me a hug. It makes me wonder sometimes what it is about being out in the front versus being behind the line that makes such a huge difference. Because if they only knew that I was one of many that was back in the absolute next generation pits of hell up until the end of 2023, they might think twice about, tipping. That's another podcast we'll do later. Tipping. They might appreciate. Let's just put it that way. They might appreciate it a little bit more. We continue to walk, going around outside, strolling around, and truth be told, we ordered food. We wanted to contribute. We live in a place where it's all small, independent businesses, and we were fine waiting patiently the hour that they quoted us. We took the opportunity to appreciate each other. We discussed our deep appreciation for the hospitality industry. It has definitely been something for us that is, we love it. It's our strange addiction. Um, it's been hard on both of us, as we discussed that. It caused literal body parts for both of us. My wife's had a knee replacement, and I've had a titanium disc put in my back. This night was I have a hard time with this one. I wanted to just, yeah. So we watched cars pass through the rainbow painted sidewalks in the streets of Pearl Street, and I hear it. I hear it. I hear the absolute disrespect that happens. It's just the audacity. Being totally upset about a Diet Coke. This lady starts to go off about how her server didn't give her Diet Coke, so it tasted differently. She said it was unacceptable for her server not to have brought her Diet Coke personally, and that was the reason why it didn't taste right. And she went on to say, I know they're busy, but if our server just paid attention to us, and that's when I lost it. I didn't hear anything else after that point. My readiness to go full Ramsey mode was set. Like, let's go. So I did what any good chef should do. And I turned around and I stopped that lady right in her tracks. And I said, listen, lady, if you have any idea how hard we work for you just to complain, and then her partner just stopped with sheer desperation in his eyes and was like, I'm trying to get her to quiet down. I've been trying to explain it to her. So I let it go. Accepted. That's fine. And, after working security for several years, I chalked it up as just another, drunk patron with the shenanigans that happens and comes along with drinking. It's not my first or last time that I'm going to come across somebody like that by any means. Like, not even close. It will always make me question, though, like, what is the intellectual thinking of, like, thinking that servers have the magic of Dumbledore, or that the back of house has magic Back to the Future microwaves. How do people navigate their life without falling off the edge of their flat earth? Because that's about the intellectual level we're dealing with here. And I'm not gonna lie, it was very anticlimactic to have to hold back all of what was thrashing about inside of me, not wringing her neck. So I will definitely take the award for the most patient chef to lose their shit in public. Yes, thank you, crown. You're welcome. If you're one of these people, just do me a favor, stay home. Just stay home. We don't want you out. That's all there is to it. So that's my Christmas Eve story, and I'll be accepting any awards that you want to send via comments, subscriptions, likes, notification bells, and shares. Till next time, I will see you on Hungry by Nature. Stay hungry, my friends.